let's
that
get
was
much
legendary,
more.
Brad.
It is indeed. We all remember that. Danielle Michaud standing by with Blake Murphy with much more. Danielle.
Hold your horses, fellas. Still a game to be played tonight as we dive between the lines, presented by Bet Rivers, and I always choose Blake Murphy to chop it up with, of course. Blake, this feels like a gift wrap opportunity for the Raptors to take some of their defensive lapses we've seen the past few games and shore them up, but that's if they want to commit to doing that.
If they want to commit to doing that, for sure. And if they're not looking ahead to Valentine's Day, to the All-Star break, we'll see. We've seen this Orlando Magic team take a couple off the Raptors when they maybe shouldn't have. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, everything starts with them. But outside of that, this is a team that on paper the Raptors should be able to handle. Also a rare game where the Raptors have the three-point advantage if you look at season-long numbers. But the Magic over the 3 meetings this year, Danielle, have outshot the Raptors by 10 three-pointers in 3 games.
Similar to if you go through a breakup and you decide to get back together, there's some reacquaintance necessary. And Jakob Poeltl, though, still feels that familiarity, and he's trying to find that chemistry we saw in the bench mob once upon a time.
Normally, I would advise that you not backslide. In the case of Jakob Poeltl, I think it's going to work out pretty well. You're going to see his impact in 2 areas primarily already. The first is on defense, where he's got a defensive rating under 100 through 2 games, by far the best on the team. But what you're seeing in these highlights here is that the Raptors now have a role threat. That means someone who can set the screen and put pressure on the defense on his way to the rim. In his first 2 games with the Raptors, 7 points on 4 rolls to the rim when he got the ball. I think the Raptors are going to continue to expand what they can do with him in that role as well.
All kinds of love, self-love, a big one. Jalen Suggs really trying to dig deep, figure out who is Jalen, because he is starting to see a little bit of improvement in shooting. We know he's deft defensively, but he's got to get those numbers up.
The one guy on the Magic that's interesting that we haven't seen yet in this season series. So, Jalen Suggs coming in at 41.4% on threes over his last 10 games. Maybe not all that surprising given how defenses have treated him. This is a guy who ranks in the 83rd percentile in the league in how often he gets unguarded catch and shoot threes. So if the Raptors stick to their defensive philosophies, they gang up on Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, you're going to see a lot of Suggs open. We'll see if he can continue to knock down those shots.
One contest left before the break. Trap game feels like it could be.
It could be. The Magic are 1-9 on the second night of a back-to-back. They're in that spot here. The Raptors got to have this one if they're going to head into the break with any kind of positivity.
Same breath, the Raptors not so great when they have the rest advantage, but they'll try and improve on that tonight. Thank you, Blake. But it is Valentine's Day, and the Raptors are always ones to spread the love. Will you be my and one, Pascal Siakam? Some spicy stuff. I want to be your boy. Feels very appropriate for Scotty.
Yeah, it's a great one.
If there's one thing I'd bet on, it's our love, Fred VanVleet. It fits.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get the one that you said I choose you off the top.
Yeah.
Are we getting a Precious a chua?
That would be really nice. Oh, I
Even
love
better.
Our love is so precious.
Even better.
It fits. And Precious, of course, in the lineup tonight for the first time from these 4 games against the Magic. So we will see him this evening.